Right, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman Volume 1 Omnibus that just got a reprint here in March of 2022. I believe that we're getting the second volume next month in the month of April. And then we'll take a quick look at the spine. I love this blue fading from a dark into that light blue is just beautiful. And this kind of looks like a little bit like what the Silver Age books are doing. Kind of, but it's a much nicer, like, look at that. That looks so nice. And the other thing, too, is that the Silver Age books, while I don't like the new spines because there's just so many wrong things with it, this will just look like this for Volume 1 and Volume 2. So what's nice about the modern books is they all kind of do their own thing. So, and you have each volume looking the exact same way. So I do actually like the look of this one quite a bit. And plus, everything is big. Like, look at the difference in size for the fonts here. Incredible Hulk is relatively small compared to the Fantastic Four here, but it's the writers right there. Like, that's a big difference. Volume 1 is actually bigger on the old book. Okay, interesting. Anyway, we'll take a look at the back, and this collects, so it retails for $100 in the US, $125 in Canada, because it is a smaller omnibus. And it collects Dark Reign Fantastic Four 1 to 5, Fantastic Four 570 to 588, and Fantastic Four or FF 1 to 5, and material from Dark Reign, the Cabal one shot. Take a look at the inside flaps. A little bit about the book itself, and then the creators. Look at the hardcover. If I can get this off. That's nice. I like the back quite a bit there. Very happy that we're getting these. I hope that we get a reprint of the Avengers by Hickman. Because I remember when I first got into collecting omnibus, like, I kept hearing about these and that they were whales, and everybody was kind of wanting them, and they were charging ridiculous prices online. So I barely had to stretch this. It is a smaller book, but like, I was just surprised at how well this just opens up, and I barely did any stretching. So we do get the creators here, and then I think because it's Hickman, they kind of just dive right up. I think there's one other page in between here, but the prelude, and then they dive right into it. Virgin covers. That's the only negative. I think that they are all Hickman's books generally are chronologically placed together as they should for the story, so you don't have to worry about that. But I kind of do like the idea. There's two sides to this. One is that I like knowing exactly what issue I'm at. So a table of contents is always nice, and then every once in a while a page count, and then knowing what issue I'm actually reading, that's beneficial to me. But at the same time, it kind of works well to just kind of go through this when you're reading it. There's quite a few 2-page spreads here, so you can kind of see what it looks like. Not really any good or loss at all. They did a good job with this book. Paper quality, there's some issues that are glossy and some issues that are not. There's another cover right there. Black and white virgin covers. The art in this just resonates. So, like, this just pops to me. I honestly have no idea what's going on at all. Like, this reminds me of like the original Fantastic Four, because they were like, because I think that they go in the first volume of Fantastic Four from Lee and Kirby. I think that they go back in time and steal Blackbeard's treasure or some pirate's treasure. And this reminds me of that. The Dark Avengers, Osborn. Sorry, so the paper quality, some issues are glossy, and then other times it has that weird kind of like, I don't want to say dirty feeling, but there's once in a while some of the pages feel like there's some dust on them, and that's not really what it is, and I can't really describe it. I'm gonna have to watch somebody else's. I keep watching other people's reviews of these books though, or overviews, and they don't really mention it. But it's weird. I find X-Men Omnibus get it quite often, where some pages will be glossy, and then other times, as you go through it, the next issue will have that weird feeling to it, and then the issue after that will be glossy. I don't know how that keeps happening. Yeah, this kind of feels it. It's just rougher. Oh, look throughout this entire book that we've been looking at here, the art has just been popping out so much. The colors are beautiful. Looks like we're going for a darker tone with these later issues here. Just wanted to show you what it kind of looked like, and we'll get to the extras. Quite a few extras. These are nice. Like, there's quite a few. I'm skipping quite a bit there. That's cool. I always like these. What happens for each page and panel. I always love that kind of stuff. And then we'll just take a quick look at what the how the binding looks. It is sewn binding, and we'll take a closer look as it's laying flat here. So same page that we were on, about halfway through. Rather small eye, but it's a small book, so it's actually perfect. I like that. Opens up quite nicely. Let's go a little bit further there. And there you go. That is Fantastic Four by Hickman, Volume 1 Omnibus. Thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage!